Crufts is this Saturday, which is really crazy for me to say. I honestly can't believe how fast time has gone. I just wanted to sit down and say some of my thoughts pre-Crufts because I thought it would be a good memory to look back on and see how I'm feeling before the competition, because I imagine once I get on the trip, like start traveling and going, everything's going to go by so fast and I'm hardly going to remember everything and it's just going to be a whirlwind. So I'm hoping to vlog a little bit, but I thought recording my pre-Crufts thoughts would be really fun. Now, Crufts is my first real competition, which is crazy to say. This has been a dream of mine since I was in the 8th grade. I don't remember exactly when I heard about Crufts, but I know for a fact in the 8th grade I had to do some sort of presentation on goals, and I talked about how one day I really wanted to compete at Crufts in the International Freestyle. And here I am, about almost a decade later, which is really insane, and I'm so grateful. My last job, when I worked at a grooming salon, I was the trainer at a grooming salon. They had us put our goals on a little vision board and they put it in the break room, which was really sweet of them. And I also put that I wanted to compete at Crufts, and that was back in like 2022, I think. So it's pretty cool that 3 years later from that, again, here I am. Now, the first thing on my mind is winning or placing or anything. And of course, it would be so incredible to win. Do I expect that? No. Do I want that? A little bit, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be really cool to win. But I just want to spend time with my dog. Crufts gave me the discipline, or helped me gain the discipline that I needed to work on a big routine and get it to a level where I wanted to, instead of just letting time pass me by, because I can be very guilty of just letting time pass and not working on the goals that I want. So having a deadline such as Crufts was really beneficial for myself to keep working and keep pushing myself to better myself. And of course, it was a lot of fun to spend so much time with Tempo in a different way than just hanging out with him. When we trick train, it's just a whole unique experience that I really, really love with him. It's like, I have never communicated with a dog like I have with Tempo. It's crazy, and I don't really know how to explain it. I've heard people talk about this before, about how they just like meet a dog and they can just communicate so well to each other. And yeah, when I got Tempo, that's the first time I've experienced it, which is just crazy. But yeah, I don't expect to win. I am slightly scared that Tempo will bark. And there is a penalty for barking at Crufts, which is totally fine. I'm not going to get mad at him. It is not his fault. I started performing with him, I think he was like 8 or 9 months old. He didn't bark then, but then last January when we did our first routine, he started barking because he got so excited. And with the nature of my job, you are performing several times a day often. And, you don't stop in the middle of the routine to correct something if needed or reward your dog. I mean, we can treat them in the middle of show routines, but you don't stop to fix and you don't retry. You don't reset, if that makes any sense. So the barking just got more and more of a habit for Tempo, so we'll see. He's done amazing. We haven't performed in 2 months now. I wanted to take a break so that I could practice for Crufts, and just really work on not barking and just having a good time together. And he's been doing really good. He has hardly been barking in practice, which gives me some hope. But then again, when he sees the massive crowd at Crufts, I kind of do expect him to bark. And that's okay. Again, what I want is to see what score I got pre-deductions. So how did we do before the deductions for barking? And just kind of go from there. It's also hard because the more I learn about this sport, the more I learn about the more I learn about the judging, and some people have a hard time with that. It's not as strict as I think it should be, so they could love our routine or they could hate it, and whatever happens, happens. I've done my best to really follow the rule book and do everything that I think sets me up for success and tempo, of course. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going to happen until I perform. So we'll see. I am competing with 11 other people, so it's out of 12. Every place gets a rosette, which I am so excited about. I think I have like 1 or 2 ribbons from my dogs, and that's it, because my job is performing, so I don't often compete a lot. So I'm super excited to just have something physical as a memory of going to Crufts with tempo. So it makes me happy because even if I don't place well, I still will have something physical to remind myself of what a fun and happy memory that was. It would be a dream of mine. It would be a huge dream to place on the podium, but again, I will be happy with whatever we place. Tempo is a 2-year-old dog, and dogs are not allowed to compete until they are 18 months old, so the fact that he is already going to Crufts is insane, and I'm just excited for the opportunity. Again, I'd love to place on the podium because I've seen that they usually give the first 3 places another little trophy, and again, I just would love that little memory. First place, I think it's 2 kind of trophies. One's like a bigger metal plate, which would be super cool. I'm going to do my best to win, of course. I've been trying to perfect and do as good as I can, but again, at the end of the day, all that matters is that my dog is happy and healthy and that we get to have fun together. And I also really hope to inspire other people to do the same because, of course, I have looked up to those who have competed at Crufts for so many years, and I am so honored to soon be among those people. It's really crazy. I never thought I would get to travel overseas with my dog, so that's really cool. I am definitely nervous about it, but I trust that it'll go well. And I'm really excited to do an update video about after Crufts and just kind of talk about all my thoughts and feelings then. I'm super excited to go walk around Crufts and just experience it. Honestly, I think I might cry when I first get to Crufts. The current plan is for us to go on Friday. I'm going to watch the UK finals because whoever wins that competes against me the next day. But I thought it would be a great way to just kind of see how everything works in real time and, of course, have fun getting to watch them compete because I assume when I am competing, I will not be watching the other people compete. Even if I am, I honestly don't know how good I can focus. But I wish everyone well. I'm super excited to meet everyone that I'm competing against. I know a couple of them, not personally, but just through social media. I'm super excited to meet them and very honored as well. I'm just really, really grateful for this experience. And again, I just cannot believe that it is happening. It is so crazy. It's been such a fun experience from start to finish. No matter what happens, I'm going to be super thrilled and proud of my 2-year-old dog for doing everything that he has done. He is amazing, and I am so grateful. Here's to the next couple of days, and I can't believe that we're performing at Crufts this week. Hope you all have a wonderful day.